What was the Jethro Tull tour like in 1978? If you're a fan of rock music and curious about Jethro Tull's 1978 tour, you're in for a treat. Let's take a look back at what made this tour so special. In 1978, Jethro Tull was on the road promoting their latest album, Heavy Horses. This tour was a major event, covering multiple countries and numerous venues. It kicked off in the UK, with performances in cities like Edinburgh, Glasgow, Manchester, and London. The band played at iconic venues such as the Usher Hall, the Apollo Theatre, and the Hammersmith Odeon. After conquering the UK, Jethro Tull moved on to Europe, performing in countries like Holland, Belgium, Germany, France, and Switzerland. The European leg saw them play in various cities, including The Hague, Brussels, Cologne, and Berlin. Each show was packed with energy, featuring a mix of old favorites and new tracks from Heavy Horses. The tour then shifted to the United States, where Jethro Tull performed at some of the most famous venues in the country. They played at the Hampton Roads Coliseum in Virginia, the Capitol Center in Maryland, and the Philadelphia Spectrum in Pennsylvania. Other notable stops included Boston, Detroit, Chicago, and New York City's Madison Square Garden. The setlists for these shows were quite extensive and varied. At Madison Square Garden, for example, the band performed hits like Sweet Dream, Thick as a Brick, No Lullaby, and Aqualung. The shows often included intricate instrumental pieces, such as flute solos by Ian Anderson and a drum solo by Barrymore Barlow. One of the standout features of the 1970 tour was the live broadcast of their performance at Madison Square Garden on October 9. This broadcast was transmitted via satellite on the BBC's Old Grey Whistle Test TV show, giving fans who couldn't attend the concert a chance to experience it live. The band's lineup during this tour included Ian Anderson on vocals, flute, and guitar, Martin Barre on electric guitar, John Evan on piano and synthesizers, Barrymore Barlow on drums, and David Palmer on portative pipe organ and synthesizers. They were also joined by guest musician Tony Williams on bass guitar. In summary, Jethro Tull's 1978 tour was a monumental event that showcased the band's unique blend of rock, folk, and progressive music. With a packed schedule, diverse setlists, and memorable performances, this tour remains a highlight in the band's illustrious career.